I am Apple Strudel. Frauditor News Network was created to call out First Amendment frauditors and their shameful ways and lies. We have no issue with First Amendment auditors seeking to hold government officials accountable in the interest of transparency when done honestly. However, frauditors have no real interest in seeking anything other than getting the most number of clicks and views on their YouTube videos so they won't have to get a real job. Many don't even audit government officials at all, but go to public sidewalk and restaurants to record average citizens just going about their day with the goal of harassing them for extra clicks and views. In addition, they use deceptive clickbait on their video descriptions and titles to reel in viewers that would not have any interest in the video otherwise. So until frauditors stop their harassing and immoral ways, we will continue to mock and shame them. We feel it is important as exposers to be as honest as possible with our viewers. All the videos that we create in our Audit the Fraudit series are videos taken very recently and directly from the original Frauditor's YouTube channel, unless otherwise noted. We will never show an arrest video that the frauditor clearly posted a year ago and not disclose that it is an older video just to get extra clicks and views ourselves. Lastly, we used stuffed animals as narrators, or what we call frauditor specialists, to create something cute and nice out of an ugly and wrong situation. Have a great day and night.
Welcome back to Frauditor News Network's riveting series called Audit the Fraudit. I am Cupcake, your Frauditor specialist, bringing you episode 38, titled Moron Argues with the Mayor, where we expose the frauditor named Civic Duty. In this video, we find ourselves in Winchester, Indiana, where the frauditor goes to the city hall to pick up some records from a previous public records request, and then gets totally triggered by a locked door, and then loses it when the mayor attempts to further block his access. This in turn leads to an argument with the mayor and the captain of the police department. Although the frauditor manages to get access to the lobby, he's still not happy and continues his argument with the mayor and the captain some more, and then further argues with the deputy sheriff, where he gets totally schooled and shut down. Frauditors are just never happy, I guess. Let's see the video.
So, this is the coward's car right here. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Bob McCoy's little blue Tesla. This is his car. He's obviously here. Let's see if that weasel sneaks out again. Alright, I gotta come pick up a public records request. I'm gonna try to talk to the mayor about these illegal signs. And now, I have the law with me.
Can I help you?
It's me.
Can I help you?
It's me. I'm here to pick up my records.
Okay, have a seat on the back bench. I'll be right out.
No, thank you. You're having a seat on the black bench. Run, Mr. Mayor. I saw you. Run. Run. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. 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 Absolutely not. Now they're trying to lock this door. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's a fire hazard. I will not stay out here. I'm going in there.
You're not coming in here.
I am coming in
here.
here.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. This is
you're
publicly
not.
accessible,
No,
Mr.
you're not.
Mayor.
Hey!
Now you're trying to block me again from a public accessible just because you put a sign up. Listen, I got the law in my back pocket. Before
No,
you do
you
that,
do not.
Yes, I do. Right here.
Says no admittance.
So what? It's not legal. I can put a sign up that says no
I don't
blacks.
care, leave.
Technically, you could do that, but I wouldn't advise it if I were you.
No. Right here, Mr. Mayor. Which City Hall Congress member approved this? This has to be approved right here. This is the law. Local government has to be approved by city ordinance.
That says
It
authorized
does not
personnel.
make it legal.
Yes, it
This,
does. I done talked to an attorney.
Officer,
Okay.
could you look at this?
Well, what you
The
need to do-
executive shall
what you-
pass law.
What you need to do is submit that to the city attorney.
I can't.
Okay.
They won't let me go in.
The mayor's asking you to leave.
No, this is a public open, this is a public lobby. This is a public lobby. If I come to do a public records request, the clerk's office is right there.
Have you
I
submitted-
cannot
have
be
you submitted-
restricted.
Have you submitted a request?
No, I just received one right now.
Okay, when you.
I want to go submit another request
Okay.
right now, so I have every right and access.
Where's the format?
Huh? I have every right to go to the office. Like,
She will retrieve the
listen,
form for you.
here's the law. Are you law enforcement or feelings enforcement? Answer me that.
Feelings, I don't understand what you're
Are you
saying.
law enforcement with law that you enforce, or are you
Is that-
feelings
is that
enforcement?
Indiana statute?
Yes, Indiana Code Title 36, right here. I'm not a dummy. I know what I'm doing.
Stop the press! The frauditor has a printout of the law that he downloaded from somewhere off the internet. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place, frauditor? Because frauditors are so honest and knowledgeable, we don't even need to see this paper from your pocket. Please come right on in. Invite the voices in your head to come in too.
He's acting like I am.
Okay.
Just because you...
I was told to post that on the door, and
Listen,
you weren't allowed to go in without
You
permission.
can only post that on the door if the city council passes an ordinance. Read your own law.
Okay, listen.
No,
Okay.
this is a public. You cannot trespass me from public without
listen,
committing a crime. I'm not going to listen to unlawful orders.
First of all,
I want you to
okay,
enforce
listen.
law.
First of all, you lower your voice, okay? And let's resolve this, okay?
You can't. If you're going to try to enforce something that's not lawful, we can't resolve this.
Actually, what he really meant to say is, we can't. If you're going to try to enforce something that I don't like, we can't resolve this. That makes a lot more sense from a frauditor.
Right now, you are another citizen to me. You are no law enforcement over me until I commit a crime. You are just nothing but another citizen.
Okay, well,
So,
obviously there was a disturbance here, that's why the mayor...
the disturbance was caused by the mayor locking a door.
I was in my
Now,
office and I could hear you yelling out.
Let me ask. That's him. It's him yelling.
Okay,
Come
well,
here.
okay,
I have it.
obviously.
Listen.
Okay,
This is recording. You see this?
I understand that,
Everything's
okay?
recorded.
I don't know who was yelling. I heard yelling. That's why I came up
Okay.
here.
Well,
Okay?
this what I'm doing is not illegal, so he has no say here.
Okay.
I have the public records request.
Okay, and I'm going in here to record.
You have no reason to go in there.
I have
right
every
here.
listen.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
Go
I know you
home.
don't care about law. I
Go
know
home.
you don't.
Go
That's
home.
it.
I'm going by what
Listen.
my attorney told me.
And your
you
attorney
can read
is a
all
moron.
you want.
Yes, this is law. This is what
you
it
can
is.
read all you want.
Right here. See this? I'll hand this to you. Next page. I just gave that to
Okay.
Chief Hoover. Just gave it to Chief Hoover.
Deputy Chief
Deputy
Hoover?
Chief Hoover.
Okay.
Turn it over to the next page, please. Section 2. Right here. I am allowed.
What am I reading?
For one, it's a memo from the U.S. Department of Justice, the DOJ, right here, involving Supreme Court and law, Mayor, law.
Oh, really? Well, we had no idea that the Department of Justice has a specific law that states you could go into a restricted area. Again, please come right on in. Oh, and please direct the voices in your head on where to go, because they seem to be going in the wrong direction.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to have my rights violated.
Okay,
Read
no
this.
one's intending to violate
You
your
are.
rights.
You are.
Okay, you're saying I am?
Yes.
How
If
am I?
if you're attempting to enforce his feelings over law,
Okay, I'm not.
that's
enforcing
violating
this,
my
okay?
rights.
I'm here because there was yelling.
He was
okay?
yelling for you. He
Okay,
yelled
I
for
don't-
you. Talk
I
to
don't
him
know-
then,
I
not
don't know
me.
who was yelling,
I'm trying to give
okay?
you law right here.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not going to look at this right now. Okay.
Well then, what are we talking? What are we talking then?
Okay,
If you're not going to look at it.
You wanted to fill out a
Yep.
form.
Which I have every right to come in here.
Where are you going to do that in there?
I have every right to come in here and just record.
We can just do it.
Right here.
You can record all you want.
In here,
No-
yes,
no
I can
one's-
come in here. This is supposed to be accessible to the public. The only way it can be deemed restricted is if a council meeting passes an ordinance that they do.
Okay, I'm just saying, the sign says, follow the posted sign. for
Okay.
Instructions on how it's
Well,
used
since
by
we're
the
doing that,
business of the city of
read
Winchester.
this, that the only way that sign can be placed there and be legally enforced is if the council approves an ordinance. That's it. Other than that, that's illegal. That sign can say, no bald people.
Okay.
Are you going to enforce that? Is that allowed to be enforced? What if it says no black people? Are you going to enforce
I'm not
that?
familiar with administrative law.
Huh?
Okay? About administrative law with pertaining to access to buildings, okay?
Do you think I'm not? I am. I
I'm
have it
not
all
saying-
here
I'm
for
not
a
saying-
reason.
okay.
Because this stuff is escalated.
Okay, well, no, you
This
are-
man's a
okay,
coward.
Okay, your name calling now, okay? That's escalating.
First Amendment. I can call him a if I want
I
to.
understand that, okay? But you don't want to be crossing the line of provocation where you're saying something that would provoke someone to commit battery, okay? That's provocation.
So, okay,
Okay, I'm just.
let him
I'm-
commit
I'm-
battery
I'm-
then. Then we both
No,
get
we're
arrested.
trying to avoid it.
Okay, well, quit trying to enforce feelings and start enforcing law.
I'm not enforcing feelings.
Okay,
at all,
are you gonna take a second to read this law right here that
I'm not
grants
gonna-
me
I'm not gonna
access?
address it right now.
Huh?
I'm not gonna read it right now.
Okay, then what are we
Right now,
doing?
we need to resolve this situation.
And I'm trying to hand you the law that resolves it. You don't want to read it right now, so how
Alright.
could we possibly resolve it?
Hey, that's a trick question. We all know that there's only one correct way to resolve this, and that's to let the frauditor do whatever he wants whenever he wants to do it.
Yes, we're in a circle jerk here. You don't want to read the law, but you want to resolve it, but the law is the only thing that can resolve it.
Okay, is this a criminal law?
Yes, this is a Supreme Court ruling.
That's Supreme Court over what?
The Supreme Court is the supreme
what-
law of the land. It trumps
Okay.
it all.
Hey, that is fine, okay?
That's
What you
the
need-
final
what
law.
you need to do is take your form.
I don't need
fill it out.
none of that. I have straight access to this building. If I want to come in,
I'm not saying you don't.
okay. Well, him locking this door and them locking this door is a fire hazard.
Not only does this moron know all the laws, but he is extremely knowledgeable on fire codes as well. Why this frauditor doesn't run for president is beyond me. Oh wait, no it's not. It's because then he'd have to work. Well, among other reasons.
You cannot do that during
There-
business
there
hours.
are
You can keep
egresses
shaking
from
your
the-
head no. But that's a fire hazard right
We've
here.
got exits.
You have one other exit, like
We
the
have-
one you snuck
no,
out
we
yesterday.
Do not. We do not. We have two exits.
Oh, okay. So that's up to fire code. So if the fire code inspector came in here, you would be cleared to do that.
There's an exit door on the west side.
Oh,
of the
that's
building.
regardless.
Two exits.
That's regardless.
Two exits.
Okay, that's still regardless. You cannot lock and restrict my public access. That is
I was told by my attorney.
and
I
your
could.
attorney
Take it
is
to-
giving you bad
take it
advice,
to
Mayor.
my
You're
attorney,
risking a
please.
lawsuit over
Then
advice your
please
attorney is giving you.
proceed.
I already
Well,
am.
then go on about your
Don't
business.
keep digging the hole for
You
the
know-
city. You know what? How about this? How about you know? How about I hand you this law and you read it so you
about
can
you
know?
take
How about
that
you educate yourself
keep
on the
it?
law and the duties
Why don't
of
you
your
take that and
office?
keep that?
I don't.
Okay, let our city attorney.
I'm gonna. Are you gonna? Here, now let me ask you this: if I continue into this room, are you gonna arrest me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, thank you.
Just wander around all you want.
I will. Fucking coward, can't even read laws. Sad.
Oh wow, we're impressed. You won your argument and now you're in another lobby. Perfect, congratulations, you're making real change now. Why are frauditors so obsessed with lobbies? This is not the first video we've done in which a frauditor had a total meltdown and obsession with obtaining access to a lobby and then not having anything to do when he gets there. But maybe it's the thought that counts. Nah, that can't be it because frauditors can't think. Wait, let me lower my IQ and think like a frauditor for a moment. Oh, now I get it. It's because they have the maturity of a 5-year-old and just want to go to places they aren't allowed to go to. Yeah, my cat does that too. One of our subscribers named Pamela found a video from the frauditor's childhood that proves my point. Let's roll the clip. No.
Are you on top of this forum? Hey, so you're about this.
I'm done talking to you. You can get the hell away from me. Or you're free to stand there. It's up to you, but I'm not talking to you. Right now you're harassing me. I don't want to be talked to by you. Please, so could you leave me alone? You're harassing me. Could you please leave me alone?
You came
I don't
here
want to
for
speak to you.
request of
I came here
information.
for lots of things.
Okay, so you.
I
do
came
not-
here
you
for
do not
lots
want
of
this
things.
public
No,
record?
I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Piss off.
You need a pen?
Nope. I'll mentally fill it out.
Okay. That's fine. Have a good day.
So you got time to speak, Mr. Mayor? Cordially?
No comment.
No? Okay. I mean, you're just digging yourself in a hole.
Okay, Tom.
Tom? Who the hell's Tom? Like, even your jokes don't make sense. You're gonna risk your office, your seat, and the city's money. You're a fool. fool. Yeah, you are. You're just a plain ignorant fool. How about you resign? Save the city some money and time. Resign. Get out of here. Like, horrible, horrible type of representative. I have law right here. See, now listen. This is all I wanted to show you, Mr. Mayor. This is basically what I came here. 3 seconds of your time to read this.
Take it to my attorney, please.
Your attorney's giving you horrible advice.
My attorney
Your
is my
attorney-
attorney. That's a,
your attorney-
last time I don't know, I haven't looked it up, but I don't think you're an attorney, so.
You don't have to be an attorney to know how to read. Just like when I talk to the
As I told you
when I-
before, we got business
when-
to do with
when
the
I talk-
city.
when I
other
talk to
than
the
messing with you
prosecutor-
Constantly. You're
when
doing
I talk
nothing
to
but
the
disturbing
prosecutor-
workflow. I had a guy come in earlier wanting to do something in this building. He turned around, went back. He said, I don't want to deal with people causing controversy all the time.
Who's causing controversy? I'm trying to get the right thing done. Sometimes you
have
gotta
to get
shake it
sir.
up. Are you running and leaving again?
No, I've got business to do. If you haven't figured it out.
Well, hey, how about you save the city some money? Piece of shit. Well, good. We'll just turn this about Kristen Wallace right here. Since she's sitting here, we'll just spend the day recording Kristen Wallace in her office. That's what they want. They want to protect Kristen here in their office, so that's why they're locking public accessible doors. Craziness. Don't even want to read the law. Would you take a second now to look at what I was saying to you?
I will read what you have.
Okay.
But
So-
can I say something real quick?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't want to argue with you.
I'm not trying to
I don't
argue,
have
you know what I
that's
mean?
fine, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not trying, and it sucks that he
and-
tries to bring you up here
Well, no,
to
no.
do that for him.
Okay. I heard yelling.
It was him screaming for you.
Okay, I don't know who was yelling, okay? I just heard disturbance, I came out there, and I'm thrown in the middle.
Yeah,
of this,
which
okay?
sucks because I
And-
know that's your
and
boss's
I- and
boss.
And I am not familiar with administrative law.
So like,
as far as,
basically right here, this is the Supreme Court Glick versus Cuniff.
Okay.
Basically, we have every right to come into here and record police officers in the
Absolutely.
course of their duty.
I don't dispute
And we have government, or where is it at? Speech, which is freedom of speech. Record police officers engaged in public discharge of their duties, recording government officials engaged in public duties in a form of speech through which private individuals may gather, disseminate information of public concerns. That's this. When I come here to file a public records request, by law, they cannot lock that door to prevent me from coming in here.
okay, okay, and I don't know what conversation the mayor has had with our city attorney and what advice the city attorney has given the mayor. That's not my business.
Yeah.
Okay? My job is to
Enforce law.
keep peace, okay?
No, your job is to enforce law.
Okay.
You're not,
Keep
no,
peace,
it's not.
enforce the law.
When you put your hand up, see, that's where you guys are confused.
Okay, no,
When you
no,
put
no.
your hand up and swore an oath, what do you swore an oath to? Peace? No, you swore an oath to the Constitution, which is the supreme
I
law of the land.
understand that, okay? I
That's your
understand that, okay?
oath. Nothing else. I'm trying every opportunity to avoid drafting this lawsuit, and I don't, like I said, my kids play here at the parks, we drive on these streets, we use these sidewalks. I don't want to take the money from the city.
That's very noble of you, but we think you should do it. The chances of you winning the lawsuit is about 1%, but the chances of everyone laughing with you when you lose is definitely 100%. So, yeah, please do it.
And I'm trying, like, I could have, that day, Kristen, with that stuff at the door, blocking the door, that day I could have filed suit right then and there. I tried to do a notice of intent to sue. I tried to come up with a solution that we can fix it. I'm trying to still talk to him. I'm willing and trying to prevent all that, and it just seems like that's his only solution is go ahead and sue me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I was on vacation most of May, okay? I come back to work.
Chaos.
And, yeah, so explain to me what started your initial beef?
I'm going to cut out the long story because, well, it's a long story. To sum it up, he didn't get his way. I'll include a link to the original video in our description in case you want to hear it.
And that sucks, and that's what's leading up to this hostility.
Well, I don't have any hostility towards the mayor,
Like,
secretary.
as a witness, you can ask her, have I ever came in here hostile other than joyful and happy for the most part?
No, not until just now.
Yeah, and that sucks, but that's my rights, like,
Not that I've had to witness.
just like I don't know if you've ever been in the military. I haven't. I have friends, I have family that have been in the military. They defended those rights with lives, you know what I mean?
Well, and I
so
understand, and I
what kind of
appreciate
coward would I be if I just laid down and didn't give exactly the same they did?
I understand that, okay? There are proper ways of addressing things.
I tried.
Okay, and I know you
And
have.
I'm met by that.
And I understand that. Obviously, what happened today did not resolve the situation, okay? If anything, it made it worse.
That's all it's been doing.
And I cast blame on no one,
Every time I
okay?
come up in here, well, like I said, these signs, I didn't have a problem with. But every time I come to address it, it seems we're going backwards and deeper in the hole. He puts illegal signs at the front, shutting the whole building to the general public. Now the whole city of Winchester has to suffer with those signs in that building because of what's going on here between me.
Well, now I'm making my viewers suffer with his jibber-jabber, so I'll have to skip ahead again to where the Frauditor talks to a sheriff deputy about filing a criminal complaint for a prior restraint violation. I wish these frauditors would look at some real definitions of the law and not just from random Google searches they find that seems to fit their agenda. No one restricted his right to film, and believe me, I know because I had to cut out a lot of video. And there is no law that states that he has the right to a restricted area because he just doesn't like not being allowed to go there. He could file a report if he wants, but he's only going to be disappointed when he doesn't end up getting his way again. Frauditors have such a difficult life.
Want to file a criminal complaint
Okay,
against the mayor
okay.
for prior restraint under the color of law.
For doing what?
Prior restraint under the color of law, trying to block my access to a publicly accessible area in a public building.
So
Same thing I filed on her.
well,
Are you talking about this building because it's
Yeah.
being restricted right now?
No, they physically tried to lock that door and block me.
Okay,
So physical,
Why-
it was
why?
physical because she's here. We had a prior incident. Sorry.
oh, that's okay. I would just, I would just take a statement and submit it to whoever needs to be submitted to.
Because
okay.
they can't because be a
Yeah,
conflict of
it's-
interest.
it's-
They'd
No, no,
pass
I
over
get
to
it,
you guys
but
too.
you gotta, for me to do a report and stuff, you have to tell me what exactly happened and why
Okay,
it happened, so that's why I'm not.
So as I came in,
Jamie, do you think?
No, I'll take care of it, thank you.
No problem.
this door is publicly accessible. The clerk's office back there. So if you have to file records requests or whatnot, that's the proper place
Did
to
they
do
buzz
it.
you in?
Yeah,
Okay, they buzzed you in.
buzz me in. I got here. This door physically locked.
It was locked at the
Yeah,
time?
it locked. They had these signs up, which are not legal, but they had those signs up. So she came and she opened this door, and I said, absolutely not. This is a public accessible hallway area. I have every right to come in here, so I'm
Okay.
coming in here. And the mayor came out and said, no, you're effing not. No, you're effing not. And he came and stood in between this door. He opened the door all the way to stand here in the position of the door. Like he had the door like this, and he was standing here. And I came and I put my foot here like this. And he said, you're not coming in here. I said, I am. I have every right to come in here. It's publicly accessible.
Let's see what the sign, what does the sign say? For the safety and efficiency of the government offices, this building is closed to the general public. Follow the posted signs for instructions on how to conduct business with the city of Winchester. So obviously, it is restricted right now.
Nope. Sorry, Gary, sorry.
Excuse me.
This,
It's obviously restricted
so
right now.
my issue, it's not, because this sign could say, no men, no women, no blacks. Doesn't mean it's legal. What makes that sign legal, right here under the Title 36 law,
Okay.
the mayor has to go to the council meeting and they have to draft an ordinance. So after they draft that ordinance, this sign underneath will have the ordinance it's regarding to what makes that a legal sign. Until then, that's just a sign I could have printed and put on the
There's
door.
nothing criminal about what's going on. If you
Yeah.
don't,
Well,
if you don't
that's not the
like
issue.
what's
That's
going
not the
on, then
issue.
go to a council meeting, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's not the issue. The issue is the prior restraint by him physically not letting me come through here and blocking the door
You
and
have
locking
an
it.
ID on you?
I do not have it on me. I don't have my wallet, but I can give you all my info.
Okay.
I hardly ever carry my wallet.
So what is your name?
Joshua?
This moron goes ahead and doxes himself. While I'm impressed to see a frauditor actually give out personal information to an officer, he doesn't edit out any of his personal information in his video. And although you can go watch his original video and hear the moron dox himself, I have chosen to mute out that information here in our video.
Proper spelling.
Okay, what's your date of birth? And what's your address? Okay.
So basically, I don't think I have a copy of it on me, but and see, this is what's making it mad. So this right here is a letter from the Department of Justice about the Civil Rights Division.
Okay.
And you keep stepping away.
Yeah, because there's got to be a distance between me and you.
All right.
Okay, I don't want you up on top of me.
Yeah, I got you. I was just trying to. So I'll lean it up. So that's from the Department of Justice.
I mean, that has nothing to do with me. I mean, I don't.
Right here. This is what grants me access to this
Okay.
building. Guidance number 2.
Okay,
And it's
in most circumstances it probably would, but with the building being restricted, and it's been restricted because of code for quite a long time.
No, it hasn't.
Okay.
That sign just
this
came up.
is nothing. I enforce criminal law.
Okay.
Okay. So this has nothing
That's
to do
criminal
with
law. I'm trying to show you the law.
Okay.
I don't know what's your problem. Like,
I
why
have
are you
no,
getting
I
all
have,
hostile?
I have no problem with you
So why
whatsoever.
can't you take a second to listen?
Because this isn't anything that I can enforce. I can take a complaint and I'll
Yeah.
do a report for
Okay.
you. But
Then shut
I mean,
the up and take the report. Don't tell me about criminal law and all that stuff. Your job's to take the
okay,
report.
so we're done here.
No,
Okay,
we're not.
yeah, you're not going to talk to me like that. So we're
When
done
can I
here.
get a supervisor here?
Okay, well.
Idiots, man, I swear. No, he ran. He ran. He left. He ran out the back door, sir.
Conduct some business or?
When I buzzed him in, he was here to pick up public records requests, and I had them completed and ready, and I was bringing them to him. The double doors.
Please allow me to talk to her.
It's
Please
a
go back
public
down there.
area. I have every right to be
Okay.
here.
Can we step in
If
somewhere?
you want to take it in private, you can take it in private. Cowards. Thin yellow line. Cowards.
Pardon me if you want to follow me down here.
For what? I thought we were done.
Pardon me?
I thought we were done.
We
You-
are.
you said we were done.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a report on everything. I got her side, I got your side, so I'll do a report, but that's all I can do.
So why did it have to be all that? Like, why you get all hostile and everything?
I wasn't getting hostile.
You
with
were.
you.
You had a straight
Everything that you're
attitude.
trying to explain to me, I mean, if you don't like the restriction in the building, you'll just have to go to a council meeting.
There's not a restriction on this building. That's not
Okay.
legal.
Like I said, go to a council meeting and.
I will be going to
Okay.
the council meeting.
And
That's
express your
fine.
concerns to
It's
them.
fine. Well, the first step was to come express the concern to the mayor. I'm trying to follow the steps that are set forth for the chain of command, just like you guys do. You know what I mean? So my first initial step was to come to the mayor, ask him if there was a city ordinance passed, which I already know the answer to it, that no, there's not a city ordinance passed. So that was gonna be my first question. Instead, we had a volcano erupt here at this door over there.
Okay.
Is that the thumb drive?
Yep.
All right, I appreciate you, John.
Well, there was nothing physical that happened, so I'll do a report.
There was physical.
Okay, well, they told me there was nothing physical that happened.
So do you have an email or something that I can send you the video footage of what happened?
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to send that to you and everything, so.
Yeah. Let me go outside here and I'll grab my card.
All right.
And I'll write my email on it.
And to be honest,
I can give it to you.
I'm pretty much done here, so.
Okay, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
Head out there too. But, like, as you've seen those girls come in, the building's not closed. All these signs just came up 2 days ago.
I can't, I know this has been restricted for
Yes.
quite a long time.
Yes,
so-
which is, in my opinion, still not good. And all I'm trying to do is abide by the law.
And on that note, I end the video. There was just a few more minutes of boring jibber jabber, nothing worthy of viewing. Since the Frauditor didn't get his way once again, I guess there'll be another visit to City Hall and another argument with the mayor in the future. Frauditors have nothing else better to do anyway. So we will keep checking on that, but in the meantime, thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and night.